YouTubers, Minecrafters, and gamers alike. My name is D33DZ, and this is Gaming with Deeds. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Gaming with Deeds. We here on this Madden 21, y'all, man, getting it in. Right now, we on week 5, man. We taking on Tampa Bay, man, and we 4-0 to head our bye week, man, and that's kind of where we picking up, you know, on this episode. So if you like content like this, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you click that like button, and don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when Deedsville Gaming and Tutorials and Gaming with Deeds got a new video coming fresh out the lab. Also, make sure to join us on our Discord server as well as our Facebook community page if you want to grow your channel and get with other like-minded individuals. I'm your host, Deeds. That's me. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so let's jump into it, man. Game 5. Undefeated so far. You know, I really can't complain, you know. They got ball first. Oh, we got ball first.
In week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Time to see the offense for Green Bay go to work. Aaron Rodgers leading them. What a career it's been. Came into the league back in 2005 as the number 24 pick out of Cal.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game.
32-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jones.
Ooh, I thought I had it on that side. I should have kept it on that. I should have kept it moving. That stutter step hurt me.
2nd and 10. That time on the outside.
You got to get Aaron Rodgers going, man.
And make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. From the gun, it's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. A gain of 9. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Complete. How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's holding it in on his...
Drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. The first carry now, this is Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice
Man, I really like Williams this year, man.
Good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. From the gun, Rodgers. Complete. This is Lewis. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year. And they got it out.
There you go, touchdown.
Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. This crew, they were on a roll going into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you and I both know that when you come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off in order to recharge and refuel. But coaches often hedge their bets, too. They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice.
All right, we went down the field, did what we needed to do.
Whatever they did,
Let's see what our defense got.
This one. Team-time Pro Bowler, maybe the greatest to ever play the position. Tom Brady getting set to lead this Buccaneer offense.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A first carry for Leonard Fournette, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's into the clear. Touchdown.
Good play.
Ronald Jones, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision at their own 20-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 20. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
It's a gain of 10. A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Give him 14 on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs.
That's the end of the first quarter.
7-7, our score after 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So from Buccaneer territory, now 41. A give to Jones.
He gone.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And
Let's go, boy.
Take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones.
Let's go, boy.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it.
Brady, let's go, boy.
I may be an analyst, but the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
On second down, it's Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but
Good
out of
deep
bounds,
ball.
says the line judge, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense. I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here's Aaron Jones and the offense trotting back out. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. Funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch
Keep
the
it moving, man. Keep that ball moving.
when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw.
How do you get that first?
And that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Running on 1st down is Jones, but he's not going to get much. Maybe a couple. And 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs.
Yeah, get your ass up, bro.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun, Rodgers. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Damn, the rest of the season? Really?
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And that one off the mark. A little late with the throw. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7.
Buccaneers 7.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. Want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry now for the back. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Ball at the 24, a 2nd and 11. Coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. That's caught by Howard. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Packers 40.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Intended for LaShawn McCoy.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away.
At their own.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense, trotting back out. He's in his zone. 2nd quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard gain.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down. And that's complete to Adams. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action.
1st down, Packers.
Set him back 5. Still 1st down. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. He'll get 3 of those penalty yards back here, leaving him with a 2nd and 12.
3-yard pickup.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
All right, 2nd half, man. Let's see what we got.
come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. The throw over the line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And his throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
But coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion.
Nope.
This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He finds Taylor, complete. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
They're having a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
At their own 27.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? They're right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Officially no gain on
10 at the 27-yard line.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to the former Aggie Chase Littenberger. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Rodgers on target there to Lazard. And he's taken down inside the 30. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
I remember when Allen Lazard came out of Iowa State, many questioned his speed and wondered if he could separate from defenders downfield. He got pressed into action in the middle of last year due to injury to Green Bay, and wound up 2nd on the team in receiving yards as he developed and got better each and every week. Remember that Monday night game against the Bears, partner? A late touchdown and a big comeback victory.
21-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rodgers to throw once more. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
His game is his toughness. He had to battle his way through injury last year, and while his numbers may have dipped, he was still the #1 target for the Green Bay Packers and their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, and still one of the best receivers in the league. Constantly works on his footwork, constantly works on how he gets away from defenders in order to get open. He's a guy that number 12, his quarterback, trusts implicitly.
A 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. To throw again, Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. This will be caught at about the 5. No gain at all on the play there. That brings up 4. So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a fourth down decision for your team. Instead now, they're not close to the first down.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on fourth down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right, stacked going to the bench after that big play. And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep, and on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. And his throw here is incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, and it's 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. This for his running back, McCoy. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out, and he's made it easy for us to put together a highlight package. Just wondering what he ate before this one started.
Let's include that in the package, right? Get the gourmet out here, figure it all out, and guaranteed he'll do that going forward as well, because with a game like this, you don't want to change things too much. Oh, yeah, you also want to continue to get that great blocking he's received today, too.
Yeah, kudos to the guys up front indeed. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there of 22. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity here, 1st and goal. He sets up the screen to Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jay Sternberger, his first touchdown on the year. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And that'll a drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a Packers touchdown.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to rock and roll again. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. On 1st down, Brady. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Brady again. He completes it to Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Playing this football game here on EA Sports.
All right, man. Can we hold it down in crunch time?
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
He's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Kenny Clark, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Going for Howard, but the pass intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
We gone.
And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
Brother, you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Extra point try now for Crosby.
Well, it started out bad, but, you know, we came up at the
lead is
end.
now 24. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Back now comes Tampa Bay. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. In need of only 2nd down. From midfield, here's Brady. And this is caught by Evans. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Brady now on 1st down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Brady now on 1st down. A dump underneath to Jones. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Again, it's Brady. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Dean Lowry in there to make the sack on what will be the final act in this ball game.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a
All right, you guys, that's gonna be it, man, for the next game. So we kept it moving. Looked like a pretty good game. Once again, you guys, if you like content like this, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you click that like button, and don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when D's will gaming tutorials and gaming with D's got a new video coming fresh out the lab. Also, make sure to join us on our Discord server as well as our Facebook page if you want to try to get with other people who are loyal and willing to support you. I'm your host, D. I'm out.